like the video.
The most popular video on my YouTube channel covers the Drake and Kendrick beef in its entirety, but there's no dedicated episode about the Like That track. So I thought today I would actually deeply examine this verse, talk about my favorite bars, the track as a whole, and who got dissed harder. Enjoy.
Question for the ages. What's going on with my rap pages? Rappers wanna be down, but listen.
Stop! Oh my goodness, that's the wrong Like That. I'm so sorry.
Derapy.
Oh, relax. Okay, so Like That is actually a Future track that was released with his album We Don't Trust You. This isn't the first time that Kendrick has had a verse that has basically totally overshadowed the person that originally created or produced the track. He also did this with the 2013 Control verse. People talk about that song like it's a Kendrick song, like nobody else was on it. It's crazy. And he's done it again.
Control's in 2014.
Was it in 2014? Was it in 2013 or 2014?
Oh my bad, it was 2013.
Have some faith in me.
I'm sorry.
What's also funny about the 2024 Like That song is that when I first heard it, as awesome as the beat was, Future was talking just crazy on the track initially.
Sticking to the code, all these hoes for the street. I put it in her nose, it's gonna make her pussy leak. Ew! All my hoes do shrooms, nigga, all my hoes do coke.
Okay.
I just don't find this stuff to be super relatable. But then, you know, the thing happens. What's so interesting about Kendrick's Like That verse is that while it is just a jab, it's still pretty aggressive considering on first-person shooter, Drake he barely even did anything. He was just like, who the GOAT, who the GOAT, who the GOAT, January to November, it's me and Cole. And then his other verse is almost entirely about just women. Pauline, Nadine, Claudine, I pack them in my phone like sardines. They send me nudes, it's the small things. Like, this stuff has nothing to do with Kendrick at all. There's a bar about like using a Grammy as a doorstop, and then he says he's one away from Michael. Really was not about the boogeyman at all. J. Cole was the one that was talking about how he's Muhammad Ali, he's the greatest, he says steppers, he says K-Dot by name. Like, he literally says, who's the hardest MC? Is it K-Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? He's asking the question. He's like actively posing the challenge. So, you know, you get what you ask for.
These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a check. I mean,
Relax.
You know, honestly, this isn't something that I thought about until now. You kind of have to train your audience on how to receive you in a way. Because if Drake or J. Cole did this, they'd probably get clowned for it. We'd probably call it cringe, but Kendrick over the course of his career has used his voice in so many different ways, everybody just kind of looks past it, you know? Even though it's actually really silly considering how historic of a verse this would end up being. From the jump, no bar is really wasted. They talking out their neck, don't pull no coffin out of your mouth.
Get some water.
Coffin like funeral because Cole said he turned the song to a funeral, but also coughing, neck. You get it. It's a lot. We have too paranoid for a threat running into the bar ending with money, power, and respect.
The last one is better.
A lot of goofies with the check is just great. Goofy is a dog. He's also a goofy dog. He's calling you a goofy dog. He's referencing For All the Dogs. Drake had a deal with Nike, so that's a check. Also, a goof is Canadian slang that is way more serious than here in the States, so he's using Canadian slang to insult Drake, and goof there actually means you're a coward, you're disloyal, and you might even be a diddler. I looked it up. Also, goofy with a check could just mean an unserious person with a lot of money. Probably the best bar from the verse, and it's very early on, and it's very easy to miss.
I mean, I hold them sentiments symbolic. My temperament bipolar, I choose violence. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but cannot be legit. No 40 water, tell him.
You did it again.
At first, we were just hitting Drake, but then he says, I hope them sentiments symbolic. Like, I hope we're just using figurative language here and not being literal because you can't actually mess with me. My temperament bipolar, I choose violence is pretty funny and layered. There's Mr. Morale, and then there's the big stepper. You wanted the stepper, so you're going to get him.
He wears a size 7.
Also, the idea that someone who is bipolar can choose their mood is pretty absurd, but I suppose it's like fitting for a battle bar. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem is a clear call to action, and in hindsight, J. Cole did not actually want to be a problem or cause a problem at all. Drake did, though, to his credit, you know? I mean, he lost, but he certainly tried, like a real fair amount. Kendrick saying they're clicking up is really funny because he's acknowledging them at the same time as if he's actually ready to battle both of them simultaneously, which is pretty tough.
Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak dissing, first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. This Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up.
The Boogie guy straight up says, we are not sneak dissing, first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. And we're from the future. And Euphoria has 3 beats. Very interesting.
Did he know?
Melly Mel mention is interesting as well because he mentions YNW Melly on Euphoria. Interesting.
I think he knew.
The Melly Mel mention is funny also because Grandmaster Melly Mel was part of a New York hip-hop group from like the 70s. Kendrick is saying he'll crash out and diss the 64-year-old Melly Mel, the guy who started rap. Ridiculous. He also says he has 2 T's with him, his bodyguard and friend. And then the Dot Man says he is snatching chains and burning tattoos. Very serious. I am certain this is a metaphor. I don't think he's going to set Drake's skin ablaze and rip a necklace off Cole. But also, who knows? He sounds pretty upset.
Chains and burning tattoos is up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga,
Yeah, I think this is probably the peak of the verse here. Nothing really says I'm better than you, like taking your exact bar and saying, no big 3.
No.
Just big me.
Just big me.
Also, you're a bum. It's hard to tell who's being dissed harder at this point.
nigga, I'm really like that. And your best work is a light pack. Nigga, Prince outlived Mike Jack. Nigga, for all your dogs getting buried. That's a K with all these 9s. He gon' see Pet Cemetery, nigga.
Of course, I'm really like that refers to his confidence and the song. Prince outlived Mike Jack is literal, and Kendrick has called himself Prince on a track before, actually. But I want to see if I can just freestyle this last bit. Another masterclass here. Hold on. For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these 9s. He gonna see Pet Cemetery. For All Your Dogs is the Drake album. It's getting buried. Cole and Drake are the dogs. They're getting buried. A K with all them 9s. AK like 47. 9s like 9mm. A K with all these 9s could also be K as in Kendrick with the 9s.
Nueve.
A K with all these 9s like K9 the dog. He gonna see Pet Cemetery. The pets are the dogs, which are Cole and Drake. They're going to see Pet Cemetery when they'd be buried. They are the dogs that would be buried, which references back to the first part of the bar where he says, for all your dogs getting buried. I think I got it all.
Blaze is crazy.
Also, I lied. I didn't freestyle it. I wrote it out, and it was still difficult to get through. Oh, also, your best work is a light pack. Your best work is light, unimpressive. And Streets are saying Daylight wrote for Drake, so your best work was written by Daylight. A light pack. It's great. And it's pretty mean. So mission accomplished. I could certainly see why Cole and or Drake would feel obligated to respond to something like this. It's one thing to tell somebody that you're better than them. That happens in rap songs every day. But to tell someone that their best effort was actually mediocre and probably written by someone else is pretty cold. Kendrick did a really good job, I think, clearly getting at both Cole and Aubrey. But honestly, the Aubrey guy probably got it worse. A few days ago marked 2 years of this track existing, so I thought it would be a good idea to revisit it. It is just as impressive as I remembered. So let me know what your favorite bar or bit was from this track. By all means, let me know what I missed. And a reminder, episodes like this aren't monetized, so please consider supporting the channel for as little as $1 by becoming a channel member, or throw my editor a bone with one of the links in the description.
Thank you.
Please remember to
Like the video.
and if you made it this far, comment a dog emoji and a tombstone emoji or something. Love you, mean it, spread the bread, and enjoy the outro. I'll see you soon.
And we never asked for no handouts in the midst of it all. I recall a call when you said how we could never resolve in the Hall of Fame. And I went to trial with a Bible and rifle. I play the game as I play and blow. Holla back at me, nigga. And if they said that I'm the one, why you asking me, nigga? Cause when the whole world see you as Pac, reincarnated enough pressure to make you just open the book of David and pray to God that you make it or live your life in the matrix. Cause falling off is a sickness. I heard that it's quite contagious. I need to separate myself to stand out.